Get ready for some fun and excitement with your boy, Big O. News, rumors, PLEs, and Dallas Cowboy watch-alongs. You better believe it's going to get crazy and psycho. So grab your beverages and your snacks. And like Big O always says, if you got it, spark it.
Man, I'm sorry for the delay, man. I had an emergency I had to go take care of. Took a little longer than expected, but I blitzed doing about 80 on the highway to make sure that I got back, man. I do apologize. I appreciate you guys for being here. For this night two of the previews or night twos of the predictions for SummerSlam. I just sent Hooli the link to his DMs on Twitter. So as soon as he hops in, we'll get right to it. But how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great day, a good day, a lot better day than I'm having right now. I'm all over the place. I'm talking about I have literally nothing set up. So everything that you see live right now is going to be straight on the fly. Um, First thing I got to do, I got to pull up that picture I had from yesterday because it had Sunday's card on it as well. So let's just do a quick check. Um, Scripts, I appreciate you, Scripts. Thank you so much, Patrick Palmer. Um, let's see. Oh, I appreciate you sharing the stream too. Appreciate you. Again, like I said, family business. Sorry for the delay. We're gonna go ahead and get started, man. Yuri, what's going on? Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody is doing good, man. Hopefully, Hooli will show up here in a minute. Um, Matter of fact, let me send him a text real quick. Hold on. So, all right, all right. I just sent him a message, but in the meantime, oh shoot, dang! I think I might have screwed up a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Bam! There we go. Let me go ahead and just start adding these matches. All right. Well, how's everybody doing, man? What's up? What's going on? Any man, I missed out on a lot of news. So if y'all heard any news or anything like that, feel free to chime it in. We can talk about it. I'm waiting for Hooligrim. I'm Y'all bear with me for a moment. Hold on. I had to use my goddamn phone. Boy, ooh, technology these days. I had to reset my whole computer. See, this is why I need a new computer. It's a sad day. Now I'm stressed. I'm late. I don't fail, y'all. Oh, terrible. Hold on, y'all. All right. All right. Damn it. All right. So let me see. Hold y'all ears. What the hell, man? It's just it's not, man. Yes, Hooli, I know I'm a jobber, bro. It's not like look. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Okay. Hold y'all ears, okay? Hold y'all goddamn ears. Hold your ears now. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank God. Woo. Let me get out of this. I'm so sorry, y'all, man. I am a jobber. I am a jobber. I am an absolute jobber, man. Ugh. I'm just discombobulated all over the place, man. Holy, my apologies, brother. My apologies, man. I'm all over the damn place. I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to keep it together, man. Man, I do apologize. I had to come. I had to come home and spark something like for real, for real. Holy, I
Yo,
apologize to you. I apologize to everybody for my tardiness. When family, when shit with family happens, man, you just got to react. So I had to go take care of a little business. I assumed that it was going to be a little bit quicker than expected. It went on a little bit longer. I apologize to everybody, including yourself, because you are taking time out of your day to be here so we can discuss this. So, Holy, I formally apologize to you, bro.
it's all good, bro.
Um,
I get it.
man, when family, man, when family come and calling, man,
What
it's
up,
hectic,
Script?
man.
What
But
up,
we're
Yuri?
here. We're here. We're gonna try to make this happen.
What's Gucci, fam?
Mike, what's going on? Everybody, what is going on, man? Good to see you guys here, man. Good to see all 7 of you guys here. A few more people just popped in. Thank you so much, man. Thank you guys, man. We are definitely going to go over night 2. If you was here this morning for the night 1 predictions, God bless you. God
Man,
bless your soul.
we
Because
went
man,
on for a minute. I think everybody left
that
after
was
a
a
while,
3
but
hour.
we kept going. Yeah,
Yeah,
you was on at like past 3 a.m. your time.
yeah, yeah. So I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys so much, man. It was awesome. Have fun. We talked about night 1. So many scenarios that me and Hooli went through about night 1, as far as when it comes to Tiffany versus Jade Cargill, or or even the triple threat women's world championship match. You know, it was so many scenarios that we were talking about. CM Punk and Gunther, Seth Rollins. We even talked about Seth Rollins as far as his injury being a work or legit. Listen, you guys might have to go back and check that. This morning's content, man, it was absolutely amazing. It was crazy. Had some people here. Patrick was here, man. Thank you guys again. And we're going to do the same thing uh, tonight with this right here. I will not be covering NXT tonight because I'm going to need to make sure that I save some time for this weekend. Just like Julia is saving time for this weekend, I need to make sure I take some time for this weekend too. So this is going to probably be one of the most cutthroat, straight down the line predictions show that you're probably going to see here in the IWC space here on YouTube. I'm letting you guys know right now. Me and Julio, we're going to, no Diddy, but we're going to give it to you raw and hard. No Diddy. All right? Bottom line.
I mean,
So
I'm just gonna give it to him straight. I don't know about long and hard,
well, straight the same way.
or raw and hard, or whatever you said, bro. We're gonna give it to you raw and hard
raw,
is crazy.
raw and hard. Raw and hard. But like I said before, my computer went to SHITS. I'm gonna be doing a lot of this on the fly. Like I'm still throwing down the actual cards and stuff. Matter of fact, I need to go back and make sure that I have that pulled back up, and I don't even know where the fuck it went now. Oh, there you go, right there. Okay. So we only have 5 matches for night 2. It's only 5 matches.
What?
Yep, 5 matches. It's Dominic Mysterio, AJ Styles, Intercontinental Championship match. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, Street Fight, WWE Championship.
Oh.
Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu, steel cage match for the United States Championship. Becky Lynch versus Lyra for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and the triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship, which is I know we kind of discussed about that a little bit this morning, but we're going to really get into it right here because night 1 will kind of tie into night 2 to a degree, I believe, because we were talking about Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. But
Jade Cargill.
and and real quick, the Roman and Jey Uso match versus the Braun Bros. Hulu, you never gave me your winner for that match.
I thought I did. I thought I said that the Braun Browns were going to destroy Roman and Jay.
Oh, the Braun Bros. Okay.
And then you said, remember, because you said, no, they got destroyed tonight on Raw. I said, oh, I missed it. And then I watched the segment while we were live, and then I was like, well, they destroyed him so bad, I can see them destroying him again because I can see them not being all the way healed from these injuries. Because Braun Breaker speared the fuck out of Roman Reigns and Jey Uso through that barricade, bro. I mean, he was on a fucking tear last night.
Blasted him. So, but yeah, who's gonna go with the Braun Browns? I'm gonna go ahead and pick Roman and Jey, strictly because they got their asses handed to them last night on Raw, and it's the go home show. We know how that goes. Same thing when we thought about AJ Styles when he dropped Dirty Dom in that segment. Then hey, what was it? What was it? Yeah, it was like a 6-man tag. Was it a 6-man tag? Oh, something like that. But AJ Styles dropped Dirty Dom on Raw last night, which means AJ's probably taking a pin come Saturday. So, with that being said, first match we're going to talk about. AJ Styles versus Dirty Dom. You think this opens the show, Hooli?
Who else is on the card?
So you got this match right here. Then you got John Cena, Cody Rhodes. That's main eventing. So cancel that one. That's going to be main event of night 2. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match for the United States Championship.
That's opening the show.
I actually think it's going to be Becky Lynch and Lyra to open up the show.
For the women's IC title?
Yeah, I think that's going to open the show.
Either that or Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa. One of them two.
Yeah. One of them two.
U.S. title or the women's IC title, yeah. I'd go with either of those.
So, we talked about this yesterday in great length. I think us talking about AJ and Dom briefly yesterday was probably one of the longest points that we've made in that whole stream. You all know that Dirty Dom made his debut in AAA, got involved, and now the Midmo Bro, who I think is here in the comment in the chat.
2 days in a row. It's a fucking world record.
I believe he told us when was Triple Mania, August something.
16th.
August 16th, where he will battle. I believe it's Dragon Lee, Vikingo, and somebody else for that AAA Mega Championship. I think
Octagon Jr.
Yeah. I think he's going to win that title. And what's up, Rage? How you doing, sis? How are you doing, sis? And one of the things that we discussed in detail, Hooli, was how was Dirty Dom going to lose the Intercontinental Championship? And you brought up Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
And
he's been, every time Dom does a video, he always talks shit about his dad. So I know Ray's injured. I could see him showing up at AAA just to fuck over Dom, though, just to fucking. But see, Dom got a huge crowd reaction. So I don't know if Rey Mysterio shows up, if Rey Mysterio gets cheered or if he gets booed.
I mean, you said it on the other stream. Mysterio's like a god to everybody up down there.
Oh, sorry. Rey Mysterio shows up in WWE to screw Dom out of and helps AJ. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was still thinking AAA for some reason.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's part of what ended up happening.
If Dom was going to lose, that's how I see him losing, but I don't see him losing. I think he's going to go into AAA being billed as the WWE Intercontinental Champion to make himself look like he belongs in that match with all those guys down there.
Hey, Patriot, hold that thought. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a star on it. We'll come back to that. We'll definitely come back to that. All right. I think
me so horny. What?
I'm actually gonna go with AJ.
You said that.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with AJ Styles. And the main reason is because I think he is going to take that AAA title at Triple Mania. He's going to take that Mega Champion.
And do what with it? Hold it hostage?
Well, bring it up to Raw, show it off. Is he going
to have a big long run down in AAA off of American TV, or is he going to come up and just be seen like once a month on SmackDown with it?
I can see him going to AAA and having a nice little run with it for for a little minute,
Really?
and having Vikingo reclaim it back on Triple Mania. Maybe he puts the title on the line on Raw and loses it to Vikingo there. Maybe it's a way to get that name and that title out to more people by putting it, by having Dirty Dom show up with it on Raw. Remember, and then remember, we also said that, look, Finn Balor and JD McBeast, they defended those titles last night on Raw. So they got SummerSlam off. But they can show up at Triple Mania and help Dirty Dom win that title.
I firmly. Why else would Dom be going down there to have that match unless it's to win that title?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It only makes sense, you know.
Unless Grande Americano screws Dom in that match. He shows up and screws Dom, and that starts a feud between Grande and Dom here on WWE TV. That could happen too, but
yeah.
What's up, Rage?
I think he's going to win that title, and I think they're going to showcase that title all over Raw. He's going to defend it, maybe on Raw. He's definitely going to defend it at them AAA shows. I mean, he's basically doing what his dad did when he was growing, you know, coming into. He went and did WCW, and then did was it called AAA back then? And with Mexico and he went and did that and stuff like that. I almost want to say that Dirty Dom is kind of trailing the same path as what Ray did. So, and that's cool if that's what it is, you know, and that's what it is, and that's what it was, and I'm cool with that. If Dirty Dom, if he somehow has retained the Intercontinental Championship and go down there to AAA and win that Mega Championship, and you'll have Judgment Day with all the gold, dude, hey, I can't help it, but Dirty Dom is actually great at what he does. He came a long way from being a little snot-nosed little kid that always show up on TV with his dad to right now a former North American champion, current Intercontinental champion, and possibly soon to be AAA Mega champion.
I think he's winning it, bro.
I'm still going to go with AJ to defeat Dom for the Intercontinental Championship. I feel that, yeah, even though AJ Styles is getting older and stuff like that, I feel that he deserves a run. Something to kind of help him usher him back into a World Heavyweight Championship. You know what I'm saying? So that's it's just something to think about. I mean, your thoughts, Huli. Like your prediction with your thoughts, if you could say. Well, I try to get the rest of this.
I mean, I pretty much echo what you said. Except for I don't have AJ Styles winning. I feel like he's not been around long enough or done nothing enough to win the IC title belt. And Dom, I feel like going back to like what I said last night, the Judgment Day's just got all the momentum. And I feel like if the women lose their tag titles, and Dom loses the IC title at SummerSlam, and then you just have JD McDonough and Finn Balor with titles. You brought up that that's going to begin the implosion of the Judgment Day, and that they're going to stretch this out until Liv Morgan gets back. And that's a long fucking stretch in my mind how I see it, and I don't want that. So
let me ask you this, Huli. Let me ask you this. Let's say if that happens, if you look for somebody in the Judgment Day to try to keep the group together,
I see scripts.
You know,
the six pack TLC is the sixth match.
But we're not there yet. We're not talking about that yet. We're still on the first thing. We're still on the first match right now. We're not talking about that. I see the comment. Okay. I see the comment. You don't have to spam it. I see the comment. We're just not there at that. We're just not there at that section yet. Like, I got you. Like, trust and believe, I got you. I don't lost my train of thought now. But
my bad.
You're good. But I just, man, Oh, that's what I was saying. Who in the Judgment Day do you think would be the one to kind of try to keep the group together throughout this stretch out? Like, I see Finn Balor might trying to be the guy to kind of hold everything together for the group. If it were Raquel and Roxanne were to lose their titles, or if Dirty Don were to lose his Intercontinental Championship, I could see Finn Balor kind of trying to keep the group together. I don't think both of them, Roxanne and Raquel, uh, I don't think, or Dirty Don, I don't think they're not both of them is going to lose their titles. You might get one out of the two that's going to lose their titles. You might. I know last time we were saying that SummerSlam could be predictable and this and that, but who knows now? I mean, we don't know what type of swerve we might be in for. As
Yeah.
predictable as it may seem, we might get hit with a big, major swerve. I'm kind of excited if we get a swerve. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. But you got Dirty Dom retaining the Intercontinental Championship. That's what you got, Hooli.
Yeah, Dirty Dom, because he's going into Triple Mania as the WWE IC title, IC champion in that Triple Mania Megalomaniac Mexican on a pole match or whatever the fuck it's called. The Taco Tuesday match or whatever. Oh my god, he's racist.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna change this one and add this one. All right. There we go. So the next match.
Got a jobber alert in the chat.
I can't look at it right now.
There's a jobber trying to put himself over in the chat right now.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Next match. I'm gonna have to keep going with these as we just keep talking over. Who is it? Give AJ more to venture out. Okay. I mean, look, as far as AJ's contract and where he's going to go, I have no idea. Patriot, don't worry. I'm not forgetting. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and get back on this right now, real quick.
Patriot,
Because
why don't you just go? Wasn't he here last night?
no,
I'm pretty sure he was.
Maybe briefly, probably before we talked about Punk and
Go watch
Gunther.
that shit.
Yeah, you could.
Go give him some watch time.
It was some great, masterful conversation. And
yeah, go watch that shit from last night. We talked for 3 hours, bro.
No way me and Hooli can recreate the talking points that we had last night. We would do it no justice. It was a brilliant discussion between Gunther, Punk, Seth Rollins, including with Seth Rollins and all the people that he has bullshit with, with Punk, Gunther, LA Knight, and we said a couple other people as well. Like Seth Rollins is a target. So you got to go back and watch that, man. That is a lot to kind of go back over, man. And it is absolutely masterful with what we discussed. And I recommend just go back. If you want to just go back and search for it and then play it and listen to it, feel free. And then you can come back, feel free. But it was awesome. Now, back to
SummerSlam.
United States Championship. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, steel cage match.
I feel like this is the match that's starting off night 2 to get the show cracking. I think this opens the show. I think the crowd's going to be hot for Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa in the steel cage.
That wouldn't be bad. That definitely, now that I think about it, it would be pretty hot.
The U.S. Championship, it's the mid card title. It's got to open the show. Where else are they going to put it?
Man, you got two of them. You got the United States and the Intercontinental Championship. Who's in the middle?
In the
What would
same
you?
night?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
not putting the IC title before the US title. The US title will go first, for
All
sure.
right. So all right, cool. All right.
AJ Styles will be in the middle of the show.
I figured they'll probably put Becky and Lyra in the
Unless you
middle.
request to go first. I just don't see
That's
them putting
true.
the women first for night 2. Nobody wants to see that shit. We need a piss break match.
They just got there
Wait,
for
who's
that.
wrestling on night 2 for the women? Becky Lynch and Lyra and Bailey?
It's Becky.
Oh,
It's
it's just Becky and Lyra.
yeah, Becky, Lyra, and the Triple Threat World
That'll
Championship
be a
match.
good match. They're gonna put on a good match. I just don't. I think it'll probably be like the second or third match on the card. I don't see it going first.
Okay, all right, cool with that. So Solo Sikoa has been on this little tie right now. He's the United States champion. Jacob
God
Fatu,
help us all.
yeah, Jacob Fatu is trying to get that title back. I don't really think they gave him enough time to do anything with it before they took it right off of him. But now I'm looking at it, and this is a still, back in the old days, steel cage matches was used to infuse, and now it's like this. For some reason, this steel cage match, I'm like, well, I mean, is it really that bad enough to put these two in a cage match? Not saying that it's Hell in a Cell, but has it really gotten that serious to go to a cage match this early in their feud?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, I got Solo winning. I got Solo retaining. Hiko Tonga is going to be out there, and Tangaloa is going to be out there, and JC Mateo. Yeah,
Takamaka and
but is going
fucking
to be out there.
Kokoloka Hike and Come On You Wanna Lay Me and
Ikalaka Ako I, all that. They're going to be out there. So
yeah, man.
there's going to be some interference. I do think we get not a return, but I do think Big Jim is going to be out there to try to help out Jacob.
You think
And I'm trying,
Big Jim Slim, huh?
and I think somebody else is probably going to come out there and help too, because the numbers game and all this other stuff. Maybe it'll be LA Knight. Yeah,
It's
maybe
gotta
it'll
be
be
or
him.
something.
LA Knight will come out there and help out Jacob to fend off Solo and his boys and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I got somewhat of a little backstory with Jacob Fatu and Big Jim and and Roman and Jey Uso too, as far as it pertains to Survivor Series. You guys go check that out on the last stream that me and Hooli did too. It sounded pretty damn good, and you can substitute one for another. If you were to do like a Raw and not like it's a lot. It's a lot. You guys should go check that out. You guys should definitely go check that out. I am definitely going to go with Solo to retain. Hooli, who do you have winning the steel cage match? Does Jacob get his title back?
Shout out to Midmost Mark in the chat. It was a
Shout out
Wayne's World reference. He caught that, so good on him. Mokolaka Hiki, Come On You Wanna Lay Me, Pass the Play Mahalo, Gunga Jigga Gunga Jigga Gunga Jigga. If you know, you know. I can't believe he knew that. No, actually, I can't believe he knew that. Jobber. Nah, we're not gonna see Zilla Fatu. He just joined TNA, didn't he?
No, he's been hanging around TNA for a minute. I don't know I do not know if he actually signed a contract to join TNA or what, but I know he's been in and out of TNA for a while now. I don't know if he was contracted or not, but
I think if we see Zilla, it will be at Survivor Series.
I can see that. I could definitely see that. So if he doesn't show up tonight, does that mean that you're going with Jacob?
Well, see, here's the thing. If Jacob wins it, we're just hot potatoing these titles left like back and forth, and I'm like, what are we doing? what would be the point for Jacob to win it, do nothing with it for 3 months, lose it to Solo just for Solo to give it up on his first defense? And what was the point of him winning it?
That's a good point. That is
But
a good point.
if Jacob loses in the steel cage? Really? Jacob's going to lose? Then doesn't that kind of kill his momentum?
That does. I would like to see the blueprint on where they think they got this going with Jacob and Solo. I really can't really figure out the blueprint on how this is going to go.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm picking Solo to win this match is because he just got the title. He just got the title. At least give him another month or two with it. Have him drop it at Perth to Jacob Fatu or something. But that's the main reason why I'm going with Solo.
I just don't see Solo Sikoa beating Jacob in a steel cage, but it doesn't make sense for Solo Sikoa to lose. That's why I'm so confused on what the fuck to pick for this match. So if Jacob wins the title back, then Solo has no title, and then his faction doesn't really seem so important as well, right?
Right. Back to square one, as they say, right?
I want to pick Jacob so bad, but it's like, how can he win the match?
Man, I want Jacob to win.
But if Solo wins, then does Jacob keep chasing?
I believe so. Technically, this is the rematch. Now, what happens if Jacob loses this? Do you move him on to go after the WWE Championship, or do you continue him to chase for the United States Championship? Do you trade him out and move him over to Raw and have him go after a World Heavyweight title or maybe the Intercontinental Championship over there? I don't know. I do have a look. It's the WWE formula. It just makes me feel that Jacob might still chase for the United States Championship, maybe to try to prove something. I don't know. The Midmo Bro says you move him on to the IC title with Dirty Dom. Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu will murder Dominic Mysterio.
He would.
Dominic Mysterio is not going to be able to even put a dent into Jacob Fatu.
But I don't know. I always figured that once Jacob won the United States Championship, dominant guy, it would be hard for him to lose that title. But then again, you know. But ultimately, Hooli, who is your winner?
I'm going Jacob Fatu.
Who is your winner?
Jacob Fatu.
Right. Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I don't like Solo Sikoa whatsoever.
Next match, we're right in the middle of the card now. We are right in the middle of the card now.
I'm going with my heart on that one.
That Hooli said that this match will be perfect in. The WWE Women's Championship match, Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. Hooli, I'm going to give you the floor first with this one. Go ahead.
This is their rubber match, the third one.
Yes.
I feel like Bayley's going to interfere in this match. She's got nothing going on for SummerSlam. I don't know if it's going to assist Lyra in winning back the IC title or if it's going to help Becky retain. And because of that, it's making it almost impossible to pick a winner for this match because I don't know, obviously, how Bayley is going what really she's going to do and who it's going to help, who it's going to screw over.
It is tough. It is a tough decision. I mean, if I can cut in just for a brief second, these girls, these ladies, this is going to be a great match. This is going to be a great match. I have quickly became a fan of Lyra. The girl can go in the ring. We all know what Becky is. Becky is Becky.
She needs some promo work, but other than that,
She
she's solid.
she does. She definitely needs some promo work. But she can go in the ring. And the two times these two have wrestled, it's been a great match. I don't know if they're going to be able to one up their last match, which was an absolute fantastic match. Being in that triple threat match with that clever ass roll up pin by Becky Lynch, that was awesome. Hooli, yesterday we talked about this match a little bit on the night one predictions. I said that this might be a match where we get a double turn. I believe whether it be Lyra turning heel or Bailey turning heel, we're going to get a double turn, and I think Becky is ultimately going to get turned into a face. I feel like there's a double turn scheduled for this. So sorry about that. People don't understand that door shut. Not I'm live. But anyways, I feel like there's a double turn coming in this match. I really do. I really do. I feel like either we're going to get Lyra turning and Becky turning face to heel and heel to face. And I feel like I do feel like Bailey might interfere, and I do feel like it might be a heel turn for Bailey. I do feel that way for some reason. Uh, as far as my prediction of who wins this match, my gut says Becky, but I feel some dirty tactics is going to be had for Lyra to win. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait until the actual match before the bell rings to start the match. I'll have my decision. This might be the only one I do. I think I'm gonna hold off and wait to see, come Sunday. I'm gonna wait. Hooli, go ahead. Hooli?
Yeah.
Oh. Look. I apologize about that. I just threw out my thesis, and I'm stick with. I'm gonna wait because this is something I got to think about. This is the rubber match, and I don't know. I kind of want to say Lyra, but I feel that it's going to be Becky, and it really. I don't know. I don't know. I need a little bit more. For some reason, I need a little bit more out of those two for me to.
The stipulation is if Lyra loses, she can't go after the IC title as long as Becky is still champion.
That is true. Yes. Yeah. So
if Bailey I just feel like Bailey's got to interfere because she's not on the card, so she's just not going to show up and do nothing, and these two are just going to have a clean match.
But didn't you say?
On Twitter this morning, Bailey's in an interview. She's wearing a Lyra Valkyria T-shirt.
Oh boy.
That was on Twitter this morning. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Oh boy.
Bailey's
Well,
big time trolling, so I feel like she's for sure going to interfere in this match.
now what if it's to help Lyra? You think?
Yes, and I can see the friend of my friend is my enemy, the enemy of my friend is my friend type of deal scenario where she kind of takes Lyra, helps her, guides her, mentors her, just to snatch everything away from her at the end.
I think we kind of mentioned that a little bit. Yeah. Because we said the same thing about Seth Rollins and CM Punk, and I don't know. It was so much that we talked about that we discussed, man.
Yeah,
It's
go back and
crazy.
watch night one. We're not going back over that shit.
But I can see that, and Bailey can be like, "Well, I did help you win the Intercontinental Championship, therefore I deserve a shot." I can see that. I definitely can see that.
What if Bailey turns into like a master manipulator, a master mind game player with Lyra Valkyria? And she becomes this new, like a Bailey we've never seen before.
Ooh, that'd be nice. A nice little reinvention of
Like
Bailey.
uber heel.
Uber heel.
Like one that's cold and calculated and has no conscience and no heart and just starts doing dastardly deeds to the women's division. I'd be
Yeah,
interested to see how dark that Bailey could take a character like that.
that would be pretty. I would should be down for that.
I would too.
I would be so down for that. I really
I
would.
would. I don't know if they would do that, but I would definitely be down to
Man,
see.
I definitely would be down for that, man. That'd be dope as shit to see that. A darker heel version of Bailey. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she'll be so hot. Oh goodness, she'll be so hot.
Because I think
Anyway,
Becky retains. I think Becky. I don't know, because everybody thinks Lyra is going to win the title because of the stipulation, but Becky could retain
she could.
because Bailey knows how to beat Becky, and Bailey could be saying to herself, like, she could be looking at it like, if she comes in and interferes in the match, it's a disqualification, so therefore Becky retains. Lyra gets hella pissed off. Lyra's going to be like, why would you screw my match over? Lyra's going to be hella pissed at Bailey. We're going to get Lyra and Bailey probably for the rest of the year.
I can see that. I definitely can see that.
All while Bailey could. It depends on what she does at SummerSlam. If she comes in, she could really just totally decimate like Lyra and take her out for a little while. So then she could go after Becky, win the title from Becky at some point, and then Lyra comes back, Bailey's the champion, and then they feud. They could do something like that too, but I just don't think Lyra's over enough yet. And I feel like Becky's been doing all right with the IC title, so I think I'm going to keep the title on Becky Lynch. That's my prediction.
I want to wait, but like I said, my gut is telling me Becky, man. And they always say trust your gut more. But I'm so like 60-40 on Becky right now. I'm going to wait. I'm still going to hold my final decision before the bell rings on Sunday. All right, man. We're pretty much almost done with this. Next match, this will probably be your co-main event for night 2. The Women's World Heavyweight Championship triple threat. Naomi defends that title against Io Sky and Rhea Bloody Ripley. I want to remind everybody that in waiting is Stephanie Vaquer at Clash at Paris. So, first of all, before we continue and go on with the prediction of this match, I want to know how many people got Stephanie Vaquer winning at Clash at Paris?
Ending Naomi's run?
Yeah.
Not
No,
me.
no, no, no. Wait. I'm well, yeah. Even if Naomi wins Sunday, how many people got Stephanie Vaquer defeating? I don't care if it's Naomi. I don't care if it's Io. I don't care because Io and Stephanie Vaquer, they never had a full one-on-one match. It's always had some interference. They never got a chance to complete a one-on-one match. And you know they're drooling to do Stephanie versus Rhea Ripley. I just want to know: do anybody have Stephanie Vaquer walking out of Clash of Paris, the Women's World Championship, the Women's World Champion? Does anybody in the chat,
It
Hooli, do
depends.
you have?
It depends,
It
bro.
depends.
Yeah, because it depends on, I think, what they do with Bianca and Naomi and the Jade situation. Because
Right.
if they progress that situation and Bianca interferes and has something to do with Naomi losing the title, then I can see what you said happening at Clash in Paris. Like if Bianca helps Stephanie win or causes Naomi to lose. But
Oh
would they
shit!
would they would they really have like Naomi lose the title that soon? I don't know.
I did not think about Bianca possibly costing Naomi the title. I didn't think about that. That could be a way to get. Oh my god! And what if Jade actually
I'm
does
pretty
win,
sure there's a
bro?
connection between Bianca and Montez Ford and Paris. I think they got married there, maybe.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Um, that might be a little Easter egg into. They
Dude,
might
like,
have something good happen for Bianca at Clash in Paris.
bro, like, I shit you not. I'm sitting here thinking, what if Jade does win? Bianca costs Naomi the world title. That's a gate open to get Naomi back on SmackDown.
She just
Oh
joined
my,
Raw.
yeah, she just joined Raw. I know. But if that did happen, if Bianca did help and cost Naomi the Women's World Championship, would you assume that Bianca's on Raw or she's still a SmackDown superstar? And wouldn't that open up the way for Naomi to go back to SmackDown to kind of continue that feud with Bianca and Jade, who might at the time be the new WWE Women's Champion?
Well, who'd you pick to win the match between Naomi and Tiffany Stratton?
Oh, you mean Jade and Tiffany Stratton?
Or Jade and Tiffany, yeah.
I picked Jade. And remember, we had that discussion about do we think that WWE think that she's ready for the pressure, or was this like a little taste of what's to come? Possibly. I don't know. But whoever wins King of the Ring, I don't know what the statistics are for whoever wins King of the Ring, how many go on to be champion. Same could be said about the Queen of the Ring as well. How many of those go on to be champion? It's almost like when we look at it like the Royal Rumble, you win the Royal Rumble, you're 80, 90% chance to go on to WrestleMania and win the championship or Money in the Bank, per se, you know.
The title shot for winning King and Queen of the Ring is almost like Money in the Bank. So, in a sense, this Queen of the Ring that Jade won is her getting her title shot. This is like her Money in the Bank cash in, right? So
I,
if we look at it like a Money in the Bank cash in, is everybody just gonna win their Money in the Bank cash ins? Like somebody's got to lose one.
yeah, somebody's got to lose one.
So
We
does
don't
Seth
know.
Rollins cash in and lose?
I mean, like, we don't know when, if that's going to happen. We don't know
Naomi's
when they
already.
decide.
If Seth Rollins cashes in, does he win or lose? If Jade, when Jade has the match at SummerSlam, you say she's gonna win. So
Yeah,
she
I
will
think
have won.
so.
She will have won Queen of the Ring and then beaten Tiffany for the WWE Women's Championship.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep all of your bookings together.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Nah, I just feel like Bianca's sort of still been just kind of an afterthought in all this for some reason. And I think that she's gonna. I think she's gonna have a battle with her conscience of maybe she comes out and she has the opportunity to help Jade win, and she feels like. But then that looks a certain way to Naomi, and she doesn't have an allegiance to either or. I don't know, but she does kind of because she had a falling out with Naomi. It just depends on what they do with them three, bro. It really does. It makes it hard to guess the other stuff without knowing what they're gonna do with Jade and Bianca and Naomi.
Yeah, and I think that's where it's kind of tough because we don't know what Bianca is going to do. We really don't.
If she does anything, she might, there's a chance she
Yeah,
couldn't do nothing.
yeah, she may not even show up at all. And it's I don't know. I don't know because see now it really depends
I
on.
started off last night saying this is going to be the most predictable SummerSlam ever, and then as we went through it, I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck is going to happen actually.
No idea.
After Raw, it seemed pretty clear the direction they were going to go. I'm like,
But and that's why I said, okay, I need SmackDown to pretty much complete the sale on SummerSlam. That's gotta happen.
yeah.
Let me see. Hold on, I'm looking at some right here. Okay, so you're gonna go with. So I'm gonna go with for this Women's World Heavyweight Championship match. Jesus Christ, man! It's that. All right, Ricochet. It's that. It's the whole Bianca Belair thing. Cause like, what if she does come in and fuck this up for Naomi?
Mm-hmm.
And I have
What match
no
are we
idea.
predicting? Becky Lynch? Oh, the Becky Lynch and what match are we on right now?
The Women's World Heavyweight Championship match. We got like 2 more matches to go
The
through.
Women's World Heavyweight. I can't even keep all these fucking matches straight anymore. I'm like, wait, which one is that? Well, there's been so many women's matches we've talked about already, I feel like.
Yeah, we for some reason it's the Tiffany Stratton and Jade match and this match, the Women's World Championship match. For some reason, I just feel like these two tie in with each other somehow, some way. And I feel like Bianca Belair is the middle point.
What match are we covering right now? What match are we predicting?
The women's with the triple threat: Naomi, Io, and Rhea Ripley. I was just commenting that this match, the Women's World Heavyweight Championship match, the triple threat, and the WWE Women's Championship match with Tiffany Stratton and Jade, in a way, in my opinion, they tie in with each other because of Bianca Belair could come out on either one of those matches and either go heel or help out the other person. That's what I was saying.
Here's the thing. What do we think that they're going to do with Io? Because Io's kind of in this position now where in this match, like she's just lost the Women's World Championship.
Yeah.
If they're not going to have Io just take it right back from Naomi. They're not going to have Rhea beat Naomi for it, I don't think. I mean, they could, but then why? So that they can have Rhea, Stephanie, in Paris? For Stephanie to go over on Rhea? Is Rhea just going to be a transitional champion for 2 weeks? I don't see that.
And then they got the other storyline of Rhea still trying to beat Io. They still got that going. So I don't know. My question is, what's a more appealing match in Paris against Stephanie Valkyrie? What's a more better match?
I think Naomi's retaining. I think we're going to get Valkyrie versus Naomi at Clash in Paris, but then I think we're going to see whatever falling out happens after between Io and Rhea Ripley after SummerSlam, I feel like is going to spill out into this match. I think they're going to come out during these two women's match, and who knows what we're going to get from there. But I just feel like you can't take it off of Naomi and give it to Rhea, because in that Rhea, like, what, you're just going to have Rhea just be the champion then? Is she going to be another dominant champion for like another year like she was when she had it the first time? Like, she's going to
Nah,
lose it to Stephanie Vaquer in 2 weeks?
you know, JD said it best. I don't mind Rhea tampering around the main event scene for the women's division.
I don't either. She belongs up there.
She does, but at this point, I think Rhea. I'm not gonna say Rhea needs to take a step back, but she maybe need to go down on the ladder just one little notch and just
And that's fine for me.
yeah,
I
and
don't
help.
want her shoved down our throats either, and I feel like they've done that with her for at certain times. I don't feel like they're doing that now. I feel like everybody like has a chemistry like with what's going on, and I feel like everything's kind of flowing smoothly right now. So I don't
Yes.
have any issues with Rhea Ripley at the moment. I don't think she should win at SummerSlam personally. I think that Naomi should still win that title because I don't know. And then I'm thinking about Jade and Tiffany. What if Naomi loses the title and Jade wins the title, right? Then there's that dynamic.
Then there's that.
And then Naomi goes completely full on psycho towards Jade, right? It just depends,
Kind of like
bro.
kind of like how I'm hoping Sasha Banks to do. By the way, Sasha Banks won 2 more titles. By the way, but continue, Hootie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she
Or Mercedes.
apparently she's got eight titles, 7 belts, 8 titles. That's we're not talking about that shit show. Anyways, who did I say was? I said Naomi was going to retain. I don't remember what I picked last night, bro.
Yeah, you said
But
Naomi was going to.
I said Naomi was going to retain, and I said she was going to cost Jade. She was going to interfere in Jade's match, costing Jade, and therefore Tiffany was going to retain her title, right? I think that's what I said. So with that being said, Io, Rhea, and Naomi. Naomi's winning. Sorry, I don't know why my brain just farted. Naomi's winning. Naomi retains.
Naomi retains. I'm going to go with. I would love to see Stephanie Vaquer and Io finish their match.
I would too, actually.
I would love to see Rhea versus Stephanie as well. But I'm going to go with Naomi. If Io wins or Rhea wins, I
Io's been really playing master like mind games with. I feel like she's done really good with the whole, like when she was having that dynamic with Rhea Ripley and with who else was disrespecting her in the ring when they were all three in the ring and like the Rhea kept fighting with
it was Bianca.
Oh yeah, with Bianca, and then Io's like, hey, I'm trying to think. Because Rhea's a babyface, Naomi's heel, Io's a babyface. Maybe. Do we turn Io heel? Does she help out Naomi? Does she like become homies with Naomi?
I know I had mentioned something about it. Well, it had more to do with Tiffany Stratton and Jade and their match that Bianca will come in turn on Jade and basically just kind of aligning herself with Naomi on Raw. I don't, just something that might try to keep that little feud going between those three. That's why I was at. If it were Bianca to turn heel on Jade Cargill comes Saturday night.
I think I'm thinking too much about this shit and overcomplicating things like I usually do. But if I said that Jade is losing because of interference from Naomi, then it only makes sense if I have Naomi keeping her title. I just don't know. It's hard to know what you do with Io after that, though. It's hard to know what direction, like, Rhea Ripley's headed in, because obviously if Naomi retains, we're just looking forward to Stephanie versus Naomi in a couple more weeks at the end of the month.
Well,
Paris,
I might have a little small solution about that, Hooligrim. Let's say Naomi does win. You said, what do you do? What do you do with Io and Rhea after that? Well, Rhea is still trying to pick up her first ever victory over Io.
Right.
So maybe you can work on that. Maybe, I don't know. Because there's also rumors.
Naomi goes on to face Stephanie, and then I guess you're still dealing with Io and Rhea trying to get her win over Io. You're probably right, actually, and that's the way to do that without I'm trying to think way too deep into it. That's probably what's going to happen, bro. Is Naomi's going to retain, and then that's going to set up the frustration with Rhea Ripley that she still can't beat Io, and then we're going to get the build between Stephanie Vaquer and Naomi for Clash in Paris. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. So Naomi's going to return. I got Naomi. Julia has Naomi. Who do you guys have winning this match? We broke it down on many different directions right here. You just heard it. So what'd you say, Yuri?
Break the walls down.
Join Solo's Bloodline 3.0. The Mimbo Bro says she deserves to retain 8 belts Monet. See, AEW.
What's going on, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on with that?
I don't know.
Where's she getting all these belts from?
And
is it really drawing many thousands and thousands of viewers and eyes and subscribers to these promotions of these belts that she's collecting? I don't know what. She's got 8 titles. That's all I know. I don't know the names of any of them.
So, with the Monet out the, I have no idea what they're doing. Like, they're just giving Mercedes everything, the world, the earth. Like, they're giving it for what? For what? Meanwhile, you got people like Wardlow who wants nothing to do with AEW. Got rid of everything from AEW on his profile.
Wearing a Hulk Hogan shirt.
Wearing a Hulk Hogan shirt. But you're giving Mercedes everything. How about some people over there at AEW pay, instead of the Young Bucks and Wardlow and Dustin Rhodes, how about Tony Khan pay tribute to Hulk Hogan? How about Mercedes Hogan? Oops. Like, Jesus. Anyways, TLC match for the tag team titles in the 6-man, 16.
Oh, TLC match on night 2 could open the show, actually.
Yeah, it could.
Actually.
Wait a minute. Oh, shit. It could. It just might.
I didn't realize that this was open. I didn't realize this was a night 2 match, but if this is a tables, ladders, and chairs, this is probably going to open the show, to be honest with you.
Look at the teams we have here. I'm excited for this match.
When's the last time we got a TLC match? Holy fuck.
We
got the LWO versus Judgment Day?
Was that a TLC match?
Who's in this damn match?
It is the Wired Six, MCMG, the Motor City Machine Guns, the Street Profits, DIY, Andrade and Ray Phoenix, and Fraction. This is match. This is match of the weekend right here. I'm sorry.
This match is going to be like watching a massive fucking car crash with like
This is gonna
multiple cars involved, where like two crash and then the ones coming up behind can't stop in time, and so they just bash into the two that crashed. That's what this is going to be like, bro.
this is gonna be
I mean that in the best way.
Armageddon, bro. This is gonna be absolutely.
Dudes are going to
And
get fucked up in this
let
match.
me, let me be a little more specific. The Wyatt Six, the members of Wyatt Six will be Dexter Loomis and Joe Gacy. So let's
You
put
don't
that
think
in
Uncle
perspective.
Howdy's going to
It'll be
step in
Dexter
to be
Loomis
on the
and
pay
Joe
per view?
Gacy. He'll be out there, but he won't get involved. He really hasn't got involved the times he was
He hasn't
just
done
there
shit,
for the
has he?
matches. He kept his bit. He's exactly what Bray would do back when he was the Eater of Worlds and
Yeah, but Bray
Harper
wrestled.
or Roman, whatever. You know, but if it was a 6-man match, then yeah, everybody would wrestle. But if it was a tag match and Harper and Roman would have to go in the ring, Bray would sit at ringside at his chair, kind of like what Uncle Howdy was doing. So I think that's what he's doing. He hasn't really done nothing, but just go out there and basically be their manager, the voice box for the Wyatt Six. That's basically it. That's basically it.
Well, I'll be the one to say it, but the Wyatt Six, unfortunately, when they came out last night and they're walking up to the chair and the chair's got the lantern in it and you just kind of see the silhouette, the shadow of them. You don't see their faces yet. What it reminded me of, for whatever reason, I got flashbacks to NXT and Adam Rose and what was his fucking little brigade of misfits?
The
Rose
Rosebuds.
Party? Rosebuds. That's what it reminded me of. I'm like, this is just like a redo of like Adam Rose and the Rosebuds. That's what the Wyatt Six reminded me of last night. Or on SmackDown on Friday. And I was not feeling it, bro. I just was not feeling it at all.
I feel you on that one. I definitely feel you on that one.
How is what they're doing honoring Bray Wyatt's legacy?
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Why is Uncle Howdy still wearing this fucking mask? Why isn't he wrestling?
He should really split the. He really should split the.
Why isn't Nikki Cross in any feuds in the women's division?
And I was getting ready to go because Yuri had mentioned something about it right here. I think it's about time for her to. Who are they waiting on? I feel like they're waiting on somebody for Nikki to get back out there. She doesn't need to wait on nobody. There is a United States title out there that Nikki Cross could go get. Like,
hey,
for real. Do something meaningful
IC
with
title,
her.
United States title, 2 championship titles, tag team titles. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Are they waiting to see the conclusion of this Charlotte and Alexa thing that they got going on before, maybe Charlotte snaps on Alexa and Nikki Cross comes saves Alexa?
Because Nikki Cross and Alexa have history, don't they?
Hell yeah, they do. So it's like, maybe that's what they're waiting on. They're waiting on this Charlotte and Alexa thing to blow over and finish and stuff before they move on with Alexa possibly joining the Wyatt Six, which I think has been long overdue and very predictable from the start. Now, I do believe you got the Motor City Machine Guns, great team, fantastic tag team. The Street Profits, great. This aggressive version of the Street Profits, I like it. You got DIY, who doesn't love Ciampa? The shaven Ciampa. He looks so weird without his God of War Kratos beard. And of course we love Johnny Wrestling.
You ever shaved all the hair off your pecker before? That's what Tommaso Ciampa looks like.
Like a vulture, bro.
When your shit's been just hairy for years and then you finally like, I need to trim this up because just in case I get me a little fucking lady friend or some action or whatever, I need to, be proper down there. And then you trim it all up and then you fucking come out the shower and you're like, you don't even recognize it. It's like meeting a new person for the first time. You're like, the fuck? Like it don't look the same. You know what I mean? That's what Tommaso Ciampa reminds me of, bro.
You was like, that's the ring. That was the ringmaster.
A freshly shaven cock.
We got Andrade and Rey Fenix. This was, in my eyes, they're trying to make this work. They've been teaming for a while now, but this was a thrown together tag team. Everybody know that it was supposed to be Rey Fenix and Penta, but there are rumors going around that they are trying to get those two back on the same team to where we'll get the Lucha Brothers back, and of course Fraction, Nathan Frazier and Axiom. Man, these two can go. These two can go. I like what they did in NXT. I truly do like what they did in NXT with those tag team titles. Longest reigning NXT tag team champions of all time is Fraction. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. If you're asking me, hey, Big O, who are you going to pick? You can kiss my ass because I'm not picking this match until before the bell rings. I'm sorry. I have to thoroughly go over all six
How
of
are
these.
we? This is a predict. How are you gonna tell everybody to kiss your ass on a
Man,
prediction show?
man, look. I enjoy all these guys. And the Wyatt Six just won the title.
Wyatt sucks. I mean, the shit. I mean, Six is fucking out of there, bro. And they're the tag team champions, so they're probably gonna win this whole motherfucker. They're gonna do some crazy shit. They're probably gonna have a spot in this match where the Wyatt Six does something, and we're gonna be like, "What in God's name did we just watch?"
Okay.
Motor City Machine Guns come from TNA.
Who's your dark horse? Who's your dark horse?
I think.
Yeah.
I think Andrade and Rey Fenix.
I'm gonna say Fraction.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Fraction. And this pick right here, bro, I'm just shooting this out in the blue sky, man, because I don't know. I kind of want to say Street Profits is going to get it back, but YS6 just won it, and you're probably right. YS6 is probably going to retain. So just by that alone, I'm probably going to go with YS6. But my dark horse is Fraction. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with YS6 to win, but my dark horse will be Fraction.
The two guys at the front and center of most of the promos have been Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano from DIY, so I can also see them winning too.
They have, yes. They have. And forgive me for asking this, you guys. Where are the Yes Boys?
Who?
The Yes Boys. Pretty Deadly. What the fuck happened to them?
I don't know, bro. They disappeared months ago. Like
Man.
right after Mania, right around Mania. No one's seen them.
Man, what the hell happened to them?
Don't know.
Because I know they was involved with the tag.
Pretty buried.
Yeah, they're pretty buried is what it is. Like something must have happened.
They must have gotten heat. I don't know. Let me Google it because somebody either pissed somebody off in the back or somebody's injured or something because they had some match on SmackDown, I remember, and it was like a featured match, and then I never saw them again. And I was like, what?
Patrick says who? Yura says MIA. It's absolutely, it's crazy.
They lost the number one contenders match for the championship on the January 10th episode of SmackDown. Following this loss, they haven't appeared in any WWE programming. That's crazy. Since January?
Since January 10, January, February, March, April, May, June, July.
That's all year. We're coming into the fucking 8th month of the year, bro. We're 2/3 of the way through the fucking year, bro.
6 months. 6 months if we haven't seen them.
8 months
That's
if
crazy.
it's been January.
That is crazy. I was wondering that like there's a team that we really haven't heard of. I just couldn't think who it was, and it was fucking Pretty Deadly.
Here,
That
some are
is crazy,
claiming. Let's
crazy.
see. Is Elton Prince injured? Oh, Elton Prince is injured. No, he got a concussion.
Yeah, I think I did hear that.
He wrestled on May 2nd
Ooh.
and got a
Oh, he might
concussion.
be out.
So they have wrestled
So a
since
couple.
January.
They're
It's
gonna.
been May, so May, June, July. It's been 3 months though. He's not been seen in the ring
Okay, 3
since.
months.
His tag team partner Kit Wilson has been competing solo while Elton recovers.
Probably like a main event or something.
He was busted open with visible blood from his mouth area. Oh, I think I remember this.
I think I remember something like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. I'm gonna go with the Wyatt Six to win this match. Who you got, Hooli?
Like I said, the Wyatt Six are probably winning this match. But if we got AAA coming up a couple weeks after this, I think give the momentum to the Luchadors and boost Phoenix and Andrade. I'm picking Phoenix and Andrade. They're my dark horse winners.
Phoenix and okay.
I'm going with Phoenix and Andrade to win the titles.
Turn on the other TV for a second, see what NXT is about.
Oh shit, NXT is on?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's see. Ray Phoenix and Andrade. And we have arrived to the final match. The main event, Street Fight WWE Championship match. John Cena versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. My question to you, Hooli, is this. Will we see a double turn in this match?
Hi, puppy. Will we see a double turn in this match?
Cody's been teasing going heel. He's been teasing the heel.
I don't think so. I don't think John Cena is losing the title.
Cena.
Unless Randy Orton interferes.
Does Orton interfere?
But I don't know that Randy Orton's going to interfere.
I'm literally over here thinking, does Randy go heel? Is now the time to pull the trigger on the heel for a heel Randy Orton? Is now that
Hello,
Orton
Glamour
wants to
Girl.
Orton wants to get back at Cena. So
yeah, he's for sure. He's got to interfere in the match, I would assume. Have I predicted
Jesus
interference in
Christ.
like every match for both nights? I think I have. I'm probably going to be wildly inaccurate with my predictions, but I don't know, bro. It's all over the place for SummerSlam.
It is. It is.
I feel like Cena doesn't have any dates left, so we probably got to be winding shit down. You know, the thing is, if he does lose the title, how does he lose the title?
That's tough. Because I'm more inclined. Cena won that title at Mania, and I'm more inclined. Wait, did Cena win that? Yeah, Cena won that title at WrestleMania. I'm damn near more inclined to believe that Cena will probably keep that title as well. I don't know what Cody
don't.
does.
Like, are we really
I
getting
don't,
Cody as champion again? Like,
but I don't know what Cody does. I really don't. Now, if Cody turns heel to win the championship, what can we say about that? It'll be something new, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with John Cena. I'm gonna go with Cena to retain, and the only way Cena loses is if Cody turns heel, and you turn John Cena back to babyface. That's the only way. I'm going with John Cena. It's in ink. I'm going with John Cena to defeat Cody Rhodes and retain the WWE Undisputed Championship. Hooli, the floor is yours.
I think John Cena retains due to interference from Randy Orton that backfires, and actually Orton tries to help Cody and misses Cena and ends up, like, let's say, hitting Cody inadvertently instead, at, thus starting the Randy Orton Cody Rhodes feud, and then John Cena can still go on to finish whoever else he's going to wrestle before he's out.
That you know what?
Miss
And that's
Parker,
not
hey girl,
Miss
Miss
Parker,
Parker,
Miss
Miss
Parker,
Parker.
Miss Parker, Miss Parker, and Fallon Henley, boy. She's so pretty. Fallon Henley's so pretty, bro. NXT got the thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. Thank you.
I
Because
mean,
there are out there. Jasmine Nix. My God.
Jasmine Nix can sit on my. Let's finish the podcast because I gotta go.
I got you. I got you. But that's a great point. I can see Orton coming out there because he wrestles night one. He wrestles Saturday, not Sunday. I can see Orton coming out there, jumping in like he's about to attack Cena. The next thing you know, he just hits Cody with an RKO and slithers right off in the darkness. You keep
Have a
Cena
good stream,
heel.
Yuri. Thanks for being in here, bro.
Appreciate you, Yuri. Thank you, bro. You keep Cena heel, you turn Orton heel, and you keep your precious Cody Rhodes babyface. How about that?
I just don't see. I don't think John Cena needs to turn babyface yet. Like this,
I
I
agree.
know we're in August already, which is crazy. 8 months into Cena's final run, we only got 4 months left. But I just don't think he needs to turn babyface this soon yet.
Not yet.
I mean, maybe
Not yet. Not
if
yet.
he loses, I think there will be a double turn. I'll say that, but I don't think Cena's losing the title. I really don't.
I don't think he's losing either. If he does, like I said, if he does, Cody turns heel.
Yeah,
That's the only way. That's the only way. The safest way to keep Cena heel and Cody babyface, turn Orton heel. Have him come in, pump fake like he's finna RKO the hell out of Cena, but catches Cody. Bam! And Orton slides out. Walks off. Cena picks up Cody. Attitude adjustment.
I mean,
1, 2, 3. Bam.
I mean, I'm sorry, you were saying?
I feel you. I understand. I gotta turn my head every now and then too. Cameraman, this is a good time for you to make some damn good money, cameraman.
We need both of these little sweethearts on the main roster as soon as possible.
Maybe
I don't give a
Fatal
fuck
and
how green they are. I don't give a fuck
and this
how
is
green
your
they
fault.
are.
This is your fault. This is your fault because you opened my eyes to JC Jane. Maybe rather sooner than later we'll see Fatal Influence on the main roster.
Put Fatal
Like I
Influence
said,
faction on the main roster. Put Jada Parker on the main roster.
Jada Parker versus Bailey. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is
Lola
Jada Parker?
Vice.
She's a heel, even though they cheer for her, right? Or is she a babyface?
She's a heel. She ain't no babyface. She is a heel. She's with OTM. Wait, I think
I'm trying.
OTM is babyface now.
I'm trying to think
I think
because you could definitely
yeah.
throw Jada Parker into the mix with Naomi and all them to help
Oh, facts.
bring her up
Facts.
under the learning tree. You know what I mean?
Facts. I said the same thing about what's her name down there at Kelly Armstrong, old girl down there at Evolve, the Evolve Women's Champion, Kelly Armstrong. She could definitely team up with Naomi. They look like a formidable squad if that happened. I get it. I definitely get it. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, you have our picks, our choices for night 1 and night 2 of this weekend's SummerSlam. I'm sure they're going to have a little bit more to talk about because we still got SmackDown to go through come Friday. I look forward for SmackDown to pretty much seal the deal for SummerSlam to get us to watch every ounce of it. Will I think they do it? No. But I hope that they sell us on at least a few more things before we get to this Saturday and this Sunday for the first ever night 1 and night 2 historic edition of SummerSlam, hosted by Cardi B. Whatever. Holy, thank you so much, man. Again, I apologize to you for the slow start, the delay, and everything earlier today. Thank you so much for being patient with your boy, and thank you to everybody in the chat for being patient with me as well. Is there anything you want to leave the people with before we head out and watch some NXT privately?
No, I'm gonna be live streaming probably with everybody else in the IWC on my channel during SummerSlam because I'll be using up the rest of my stream time for night 1 and night 2. So if y'all see me live,
What,
come say hi, come say
what
what's
time?
up. I'll just be
What time
watching
you going live?
SummerSlam, talking, live reacting like I usually do.
Same old, same old. What time you going live, bro?
What time does the show start? I don't even know what time that shit starts.
That's a great ass question. Let's look that up real quick. If possible, I would like to have the pre-show time so I can manage my time out a little bit better. SummerSlam. I guess the show's going to start at.
Okay, Miss
Let's
Parker,
see.
I see you.
There we go. At 6. Nope. That's not it. Oh, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock Central is when the main card starts. So I think countdown starts around 4 or something.
Pre-show is 3 hours long, Patrick says. Holy shit.
Pre-show is 3 hours long. Yeah, it starts at 6 Eastern, so that's 5 o'clock my time, 3 o'clock Hooley's time.
Here
So
we
the
go.
pre-show start. Oh my goodness. Okay, so
High rise. They're called the high
5.
rise instead of the marijuana. What were they called? What was Wes Lee called with his other tag team partner? The MSK, marijuana smoking kid.
MSK. Is that what,
MSK.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Is that team?
Now
That's
he's
TNA
called
though.
High Rise.
High Rise with Tyreek and Tyson. So 5, 4, 3, 2. So pre-show will start at 2 o'clock here. So I'm gonna have to go back and set my timers. I'm gonna be live about 4:50 that afternoon. I think that's what I'll do. There's Hooley's YouTube channel right there. You can also click on his name on the chat and go subscribe to him. Press that bell for all notifications for him as well, and share both of our streams to keep your people aware, man. This was cool. I appreciate it. Again, Hooley, thank you, man. This
Yeah, bro, this
weekend, we're
is
gonna
fun.
have, it's gonna be
I'm
a
excited for
this weekend,
SummerSlam more than I was before we started the predictions last night. I wasn't really feeling it, and I thought it was going to be really predictable. And then when we started talking about it, I'm like, well, maybe it'll be a good show. Who knows?
it should be. I hope it does absolutely be a good show. You wanna? We can merge the streams come this weekend.
Yeah, for
We can
sure.
merge them. All right. We're going to merge the stream, so everybody's going to be mingling with each other between two chats. That's going to be dope. It's going to be fun, man. So we're going to get up out of here. I'm hungry. My puppies are over here. They're asleep. And I got NXT on the TV right here. So I'm not going to cover NXT tonight. Scripts, you can take over that if you would like. But we finna get up out of here, man. So until this weekend, I'll see y'all
I'm going to play
later.
Warzone.
Yeah, that's. Oh, Holy. God damn it. DM me so I can add you so we can run a match or two.
I'll put it in the
So
goddamn chat. Notice. All right.
that'll work too. That'll work too. But
I've given you
while
my
we
Call
doing
of Duty
that,
so many times, bro.
remember you only got me on the other profile, not on the new one. But we getting up out of here. Holla at your boys later. Deuces. Ooses.
4 letters, 1 word. Yeah!